Hi, everyone. Hello and welcome. Hello and welcome. Please like and share as you come in. And if you can hear me, do let me know in the comment section. Let's get talking. Come on in. Come on in, everybody. And happy Valentine's Day to those who are celebrating. Happy Valentine's Day. And how many chocolates have you had so far for today? I guess people are eating chocolates and all. So I'm just, all right, guys, please like this live stream as you come in, please. Like as you come in, and that will go a long way, to make sure that people see this video and they can watch. Like and share, guys. Like and share. Like, share, and share. So, notebook. My notebook. Anyway, guys, so let's get started. You all know my name is Wemimo, and also known as that Mom of 5, and also known as TM5 Kaniko. So welcome, and happy Valentine's Day to each and every one of you. I hope you've all had an amazing one. As for some people, I know their Valentine is just starting. So have lots of fun, have lots of fun till you drop. So without wasting much of your time, guys, let's dive into what today's matter is all about. But before then, I think I need to do a quick introduction, or just a quick, I don't know, maybe I should call it motivational talk, or just being sincere with one another. So in this case of Tuface and Annie Idibia, obviously for me, I believe that there's been the writing has been on the wall about these two people's union. And yes, Annie has been dragged, Tuface has been dragged. And then what I find shocking in all of this was that during the Young, Famous and African, Tuface renewed his vows with Annie. Tuface asked for another 10 years. And Annie said, "What do you mean? I will do life with you." So in my own opinion, allegedly, this Natasha girl has been in Tuface's life at some point. That's what I'm alleging. Okay. So with that being said, let's go to when relationship go, let's say for example, in the case of Annie and Tuface. So we've been hearing news that Annie is in rehab, Annie is in rehab, that it doesn't look great for her, that the way things are, it's quite bad, according to what's been shared on social media. And then what did Tuface do? What did Tuface do? Tuface, it's been alleged that Tuface came out. Obviously, came out to say his relationship has ended, that he's filed for divorce, and less than 24 hours or less than 48 hours, he was pictured out with another woman. Before we know it, he's come out here to say he wants another woman, is proposing to her, and all of these things. However, it's been alleged that it was not Tuface that sent all of those posts. And I've got something here that I want to share with you. And before then, I just want to say, at times when relationship breaks down, especially marriage, I don't think it's ideal that you jump into another one straight away. I don't just think it makes sense that you jump into another one straight away. So in the case of Tuface and Annie, their relationship was toxic. Multiple women involved, multiple babies out there involved. Annie's hurting from what Tuface has done, and then she is banged up in rehab now. And Tuface, what he thought I think he thinks is doing great, because no, there's no way you can be in such union with all that's been going on and then you jump on straight into another woman. Like, do you not think you have your own excesses as well? Do you not think you have your own baggages as well? Or does it think that it's Annie that holds the fault to whatever must have transpired in their marriage? Because, I'm kind of like thinking in my head that, okay, and I'm still of the opinion that men move on really quick than women, okay? So I want to believe that he really needs to check into some sort of rehab as well before he could actually go into any relationship. And I'm sure you guys will believe that, or you agree with me. With that being said, his mom came out with a video we're going to listen to all of this, but I just felt that, you know, once a relationship breakdown, don't think you're all right there. Don't think you're all right emotionally there. Try and get some sort of counseling, or even somebody to kind of like maybe therapy or something, so that at least you're able to reflect what must have gone wrong in that previous relationship. Was any of it your fault? Was any of it the other person's fault? Could there have been something you could have done to have make things better? Or did you just ignore the other person's feelings and you thought like, oh, no, I'm all that matter in here? If you've not actually sat down to have such thoughts, why then jump into another one? That means you are carrying all of your baggages to go meet another woman. Like, I just thought I would drop that there. Guys, leave your thoughts and opinion in the comment section as you comment. And please like this live stream. I really, really appreciate it, guys. Like, and welcome to all of our new members. We have 14,000 subscribers now. So let's get started with what's going on. So we were just still celebrating, or we are still trying to get used to the fact that Tuface proposed to Natasha. And yes, somebody has already come here to troll me to say that why am I not say that she's a government lady, like government lady, because I'm not calling her honorable. Like I said in my live stream yesterday, our first minister here, we call him by name. So anyway, we're just still jubilating or trying to get over the fact that Tuface proposed to his incoming Mrs. Idibia. Only for me to wake up this morning and I saw a post that Tuface's family have written a petition because allegedly Tuface is missing. Please tell me, how is a 50-year-old man missing? How is a 50-year-old man missing? So I think we should do the video by his mom first. And with all of this as well, let's watch the video first.
My name is Mrs. Rose Idibia. This message is for Miss Natasha Osauru of Edo State. I'm calling on all mothers in Nigeria to help me beg her to release or to free my son.
You know what, guys? Surprisingly, this is the first time I've ever seen Tuface Idibia's mom. And it's kind of like surprising again that during all this while, I mean, years ago when people were dragging Annie and back and forth, I've never seen any of Tuface's family or any of Annie's family come to the defense of Annie. And I think I shared in the video I did yesterday that if you are about to get into a relationship with a man and you see signs of his family not liking you, for you to have gone ahead to marry that man, it will depend on his stance, what stance he has when it comes to his family and you. So if that man seems to block his ears to what his people are saying to him about you, if he stands behind you, maybe you could consider such man and okay, go ahead with him. But in a situation whereby the family do not like you and he is not defending you, my advice for you will be not to even think of being a part of that family. Don't stay. Even if you have done a date for 20 years, don't stay, because his family do not like you. He is not defending you. He is not behind you. And you still want to go and put your head in it. And Yoruba people often say that so in English, it means that you can marry a bad wife, but you don't ever want to pray to have bad in-laws. So in my own opinion, I believe Annie went into the marriage of allegedly bad in-laws. Please don't come for me, allegedly. I'm just citing from the adage that we have as Yoruba people. So it's funny that Tuface's mother come out asking Natasha to release Tuface, to let go of the charms allegedly she has, to let go of the charms she's placed on Tuface. I found that funny because if you look at the proposal video of Tuface and this lady, Tuface has a hello Glory Chema, how are you? Tuface has a bead around his neck and he has a bead around his wrist. So Mama Tuface said, Natasha, I beg you, can you remove the kayamata where you put around my son? No be me talk him, Mama talk him. So let's keep listening.
My son is going through a divorce process.
We all know that because Tuface has been here back and forth to say, I talk waiting, I talk. Now me talk waiting, I talk. He's already told that he's filed for divorce, that he's no longer with Annie, all of that. Okay?
And he's clearly not in his right sense.
You know, that's why I said from the beginning of this show that, okay, you've been with allegedly a toxic woman, which is Annie. Do you not think you will have some sort of issues with yourself as well? In whatever ramification, emotionally, physically, whatever. Because having to stay with such woman that has been painted to us as the one who has issues, would you not think as the man, okay, now, okay, you are going away. Do you not think to take time out, travel, receive counseling, you know, like hide away, like reflect on those things that's happened between both of you. You just don't come out of such marriage and into another one. You grab another woman. It's not about grabbing another woman because plenty fishes are in the ocean. But have you actually sat down and think what was your contribution to the way that relationship went? Glory Choma said, aha, it's very funny. Tuface mom came out, says Natasha did. I was surprised. I was surprised. The way I saw this post this morning, I wanted to do this live stream this morning, but like, you know, it's too early. I've got lots of videos I've already scheduled that need to come on. So like, let's do it as tonight. So, you know, I'm actually surprised. Like I said, this is the first time I've ever seen Tuface mom on social media. This is the first time. Guys, please like this live stream. I really appreciate it. This is the first time I've ever seen Tuface Idibia's mom. So for her to come out here saying that our 50-year-old son is not all right, I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised, but we are getting somewhere because I found some stuff that I'm going to be sharing with you. So let's keep listening to her.
I know my son. This is not him. Please, Natasha, the bead you put on his hand. And
Wala. Just like I said earlier on, did you guys saw the proposal video? You know, Tuface had this chunky Edo beads around his neck and had this bead around his wrists. Mama is saying, remove those kayamata you put on my son. Because I know my son, he's not all right. A 50-year-old man with young adults as children is not all right.
And on his neck, remove them and free him.
Mama Tuface said, remove those kayamata on my son's body and free him. Free him. Allegedly, that's what Tuface Mama said, though. And with the fact that this has been said, like, I just want to understand what's happening. Like, what made Tuface's mother come out this time around? This is not the first time that there's been stuff involving Tuface and Annie, but we've never seen Annie's and any of Annie's family, except for when Annie's brother came to drag her 3 years ago, saying that she allegedly misused substances. And then I'm sure one of Tuface's brother also shared a post a few weeks ago saying that, alleging that Annie does not like his mother. Annie does not like their mother coming around. Annie is the one with the issue, that at his own wedding, Annie poured food on Tuface, that Annie caused wahala, you know, all of that kind of thing. When I saw those posts, it was obviously clear that that family did not like Annie in the first place. And so I said that, come, if you are about to get married, and you realize that the family don't like you, and the man said, no, they protect you from the family. Woman, dust your shoes and pitch your tent elsewhere. But if the man is standing up for you, has got your back 247 against his family, I'll condone such relationship. But if he's not doing any of those, your years, how many? 2, work. So with that being said, Tuface's mother came up with that video. Before we know it, they said they filed a DSS. They filed a petition that Tuface was missing. Nobody knows where Tuface is. So I don't know if you guys can read that post. Let me see if I can read it from my other phone here, because it's quite small. So allegedly, they released a post to say that Tuface and call, we don't know where Tuface is. Hello, Abby, welcome. That they don't know where Tuface is, so they should help them to find Tuface. So they've written a report to say that they are looking for Tuface, and nobody knows of his whereabouts and stuff like. Let me see if I can read that post because it's quite small from the screen there. Let me see if I can find it from where I saw it earlier on. Sorry, guys, I'm trying to look for it. Okay. So it says that petition for the intervention of the Department of State Services regarding the disappearance of Mr. Innocent Idibia. Like, please make it make sense. How can a 50-year-old man be missing? Could it be that he's just decided to maybe go past time somewhere away from people? Because they are telling us now that that video of him proposing to Natasha, that it's not a recent video. That's what the news is on social media. That's what they are telling us, that that video of him proposing to Natasha, it's not a recent video. I don't know how true that is. So yes, so Glory Chema, they are looking for a grown-ass 50-year-old man. So it said that solicitors for the Idibia family, they've received instructions. We are writing to urgently seek your assistance regarding a deeply troubling solution involving a member of the Idibia family, Mr. Innocent, known as Tubaba. I am reasonably believe he's been missing since Monday. They said he's been missing since Monday. And they also said that it is our brief that Mr. Innocent left his residence in the early hours of 10th February in his loungewear, suggesting that he was going on his habitual walk but never returned home since then, despite the best efforts of families members, a staff and management of his record label to reach out and locate. So they are not able to find him. So Mr. Innocent, we all know who Tuface is. In case you're not seeing him, he's Adori. He is skinny, he's tall, about 5'9", about 5'9". That's who he is. He wears glasses. In case you find him, let the police know. Contact your nearest police station. So that's the obviously the petition there, that they should help them find Tuface. Okay, and also, like I said, the story we've been hearing so far is that they don't know where he is as it is. And again, I also saw a post which suggests that all those things that we've been seeing that has been
Good evening, Nigerians. My name is.
All those things that has been posted on behalf, or that has been posted on Tuface's page, allegedly that it was not Tuface that posted them. So they've contacted Gistlover. Tuface family allegedly have contacted Gistlover to help them look for Tubaba. Can you guys see the twist of this case? Can you guys see the twist of this case? So Gistlover wrote, "Hello, Twe. Person go just sleep. Before person wake up, everywhere go don't scatter. This matter is getting yam pepper scatter. This is another DJ K Wise matter. If you get SOJ where they shock every puna left and right, one day them go enter trap where they no go fit come out. Annie get her home for body. But this Natasha, hell no. Person will lock him ex baby daddy. Do you all think juju exists and it works? What are your thoughts? Na kidney problem this guy get now, allegedly, no be talk am. Why him can't they behave like saying a mental problem? To who go settle this matter like this? Egba wow, want to get Tuface, yo. He actually got this girl to neutralize Annie, where they now see where it is leading. Politically, this girl is gone. Anybody will vote for him again no get sense. We will be here to remind all Edo State people, I come in peace. Yes, they are looking for a grown-ass man. So that is what Gistlover has alleged. Hello, Bible Inspired. How are you? I use StreamYard. And StreamYard is good in case, obviously, if you want to read stuff like this, and if you want your viewers to read what you're sharing, and so I use StreamYard. And at times I also use YouTube Live. I use YouTube app, but if you want to read or share stuff with your audience, I use StreamYard. So that's what Gistlover had to say there. And then after that video came out, people had something to say also. We'll get there. So this is Cutie Jules. This was the news, obviously, when she shared that they are looking for Tuface. So Cutie Jules said the Idibia family officially petitions the High Office of DSS over the missing of their brother, the 50-year-old man, Mr. Innocent Idibia, known in showbiz as Tuface. The family revealed Mr. Idibia has been missing since Monday, 10th of February 2025. Recall on Wednesday, 12:05, Cutie Jules reported that the celebrated music icon Tuface was missing, according to sources close to the family, and all efforts to finding him had proved unsuccessful, as one Miss Natasha Osawuru had been the one answering his phone calls and have refused to tell anyone the location of Mr. Idibia, also known as Tuface. That's what Cutie Jules is saying here, that it was Natasha allegedly that has been answering and doing all those stuff from Tuface's phone. The family, through the Department of State Security, pleased with the good people of Nigeria. Good people of Nigeria, oh, if you not see anybody will look like Tubaba, contact your nearest police station. The family, through the Department of State Security, pleads with the good people of Nigeria to help them in finding their missing son, brother, uncle, father, a 50-year-old Mr. Innocent Idibia. So that's what Kuti Juice has to say there. And then let's read comments. So that video came out by Tuface's mother, and people were like, it's obviously clear that there's family interferences in this union. And you all know, every time Annie came out with an outburst, I know your family don't like me. I know your family don't like me. I know your family don't like me. We've all heard Annie, most of her outbursts, she's always come out with such thoughts. So, and so I was surprised that Tuface Mama came out this time around when Natasha don't carry Kayamata put for Tuface neck, allegedly. But when Annie was shouting, saying the family doesn't like her, they don't do this, they don't do that, I don't think I ever saw anything from Tuface's mother. And I don't think there was any other person from Annie's side of the family, except for her brother, who also came to drag her. And then obviously recently, Tuface's brother saying that Annie does not deserve respect, that, she's the issue here, blah, 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 blah. So this person said, no, but do you guys think this is normal? Yes, he likes women, but I don't think Tuface has even been on this social media for something this foolish before, which is true. Making stupid videos, including that weird proposal video. Or more, I don't think anything going on is normal. Maybe Tuface Mama is right. Natasha, allegedly, please remove the Kayamata around our brother. Hello, Abe Crystal, how are you? Welcome. Glory Sherman said the mother should also know that Tuface is a full-grown man too and is free to make his choices, absolutely. But now she's alleging that he is not all right. Happy Valentine's Day, Happy. That's what Tuface's mother is saying. She said, I know my son. He is not all right. Maybe he's struggling emotionally as well. Because so far, what the words on the street is that whatever that's been shared from Tuface's profile, it was not Tuface that has been putting those stuff up. They've alleged that it's Natasha that has been putting up those posts. So comments continue saying, Natasha don't help una put him for bottle. Tuface at 50, steady embarrassing himself. That's why, we've been saying this back and forth that Tuface is not the kind of person who will come to social media and do stuff like this. Now, may talk waiting a talk. Nobody. Now, may talk calm. Everybody go do all right. Last. People kept saying, it's getting more serious than we thought. Honestly, the whole thing isn't looking normal from that Sunday. First, he said his IG was hacked. Later, he said it wasn't. Later, he did video. Came and told us to beg someone to marry him. Told us that some of us do not have sense. Told us that with all of the alleged. Told us that House of Senate or whatever will come and put matter for this alleged. And now this, Konomalo, they need to join Hallelujah Challenge. And LSPDD. Something is wrong. Hello, Mr. Lakunle, welcome. Mr. Lakunle said, hello, sis, they have not attached any monetary reward for anyone with useful information leading to finding. Okay, now that you have mentioned it, maybe if anybody come across this video, make una give us something as reward, and then anybody with Tuface will let you guys know. So we're still reading comments, guys. So this person also said, all mothers, in quote, have left the chat room to protect their daughters from your son. Wow, that's a big bullet. So, comment says, another person said, Mama, now you go appreciate Annie. The way Honorable will handle your son here, you know, go even see him WhatsApp status, not to talk of his face. That's what people are saying. Somebody also said, no, Mrs. Idibia, the Idibia family never allowed my friend Annie to enjoy her marriage. My Annie was never like this, never ever. You all must enjoy your new wife in peace. Nigerians, we are all with Annie and she will overcome by his grace with pain. So people are like, you know what? No, this woman for her to have come out, where were you? When, no, Annie's always like, this family doesn't like me. His family does not like me. They don't just, like I said, Yoruba people used to say, you can marry a bad wife, but you cannot afford to have a bad in-law. Mr. Lakule Matters, I hope you understand that Yoruba. And Habi, I hope you understand that Yoruba. So with Annie's mother, with Tuface's mother coming out, it obviously shows that, or it obviously proved that there was lots of interferences from Tuface's family in their union. That's my opinion. So this person said, watching this video, it's clear that Annie is not loved by both her ex-Obi and his family. I've always said this. Because if you actually love and respect her, you will keep your bola in one place. Hello, Banigos TV, how are you? Hannah's expression, welcome. Happy anniversary. Happy Happy Valentine's Day to each and every one of you. And I said, LOL, let them go. Let them go. Let LOL, them go no say Annie na saint compared to Natasha. True you talk. So this person said she was only focused on the divorce process. Annie noticed all these red flags in Tuface, but was more concerned about how long they had been together rather than how well the relationship was going. Hence why I always say on my channel here that, you know what, be married for 20 years, 25 years, 30 years. It is not about the length of time you've been married. It's about how well you quantify each other, how well you both rock together, how well you hold each other's feelings and emotions, how well you respect each other's decisions, how well you respect each other's space and time. It's much more about how long, but how well. It's not about how many houses you're able to build. It's not about how many children you give birth to. It's not about how many acquaintances you're able to make. It's about how you're able to solidify each other. It's about how you blend, you know. It's about how that engine grind with no stale oil in between you two. That is what a happy marriage should be like. And don't get me wrong, there's no couple that will say they don't argue, they don't fight. But with this kind of people, with whatever is involved, 5 babies before you, the wife, before you that you met him first, decide start having children for him. I mean, for a man to do that, dating you, and eventually marry, when he was marrying Annie, another woman was having another baby for him. Like, make it make sense. And Annie saw all of this and she still went ahead. That's the only thing I hold Annie for. Annie is not ugly. She's a chick on her own that if she goes anywhere, like I always said, another man's food is another man's poison. Even if at all she decided that, okay, with all of these baby mamas around you, I can't marry you, she will still get somebody to marry her. But she still went ahead with Tuface anyway. So that's that with this post. So, Gist Lover, like I said, this message was from Gist Lover, alleging that some of Tuface's family contacted him or her to help them find Tuface. Mr. Lakunle said, dog that will be lost will never listen to the whistle of the owner. Tubaba is the dog and Annie is the owner. Anna's expression said, I heard Annie even had abortions allegedly for him when she was still very young. Who knows? Only Annie can tell us what she has sacrificed for Tuface, for her to have stayed. I won't be surprised with this thing, with what you said, Anna's expression. Only Annie will be able to actually say with her own 2 mouths what she has had to put up, or why she was not going to let go of Tuface. Maybe there's something in between both of them, just like we do not know what it was between IVD and Bimbo, because at some point when Bimbo and IVD started their wala, there were rumors that, Bimbo was always allegedly going to do fetish things for IVD, that IVD allegedly has some sort of wound that allegedly Bimbo will have to do whatever. No, all of those crap came out. We don't know what, maybe because Annie felt that she sacrificed some things, but we don't know what she sacrificed for Tuface, for her to have wanted to stick with Tuface. So this was the message that Gist Lover shared, that allegedly some of Tuface's family are asking him or her to help them look for Baba. Banigo said, Chai, Annie took a lot. Her love for Tuface was too much. It was too much. I don't think I can love like that. I'm sorry. So this message was from Gist Lover saying that, but Tuface is a grown-ass man. Why is he missing? And the person replied, we tire. Every time we go, just they panic. Imagine going to the airport alone without anyone's knowledge. Next thing, boom, Edo State House of Assembly. Nah. So they just catch and well. Even this Gist Lover, a mad person. Person tell you, say, make you up and look for person. You just say just catch and well, you laugh. You see laughing. They walk, they show. And the person replied, we don't always agree with Annie. Yes, but why are you not agreeing with Annie? She did her husband house. Why were you guys not agreeing with her? Like I said, it shows that there was a lot of in-law interferences in our union with Tuface. There was a lot of interferences, allegedly. Because you can hear what this person said. We don't always. You can say, he said, we don't always, which means that they must have been disagreeing with Annie all the time. We don't always agree with Annie. Yes, but if they are not together, he should remain single for now. And I think I buy that idea as well. He also has his own excesses. He also has his own baggages in that union. So you should just not say because he's already gotten rid of Annie, he now wants to jump onto the next woman. No, have you healed yourself? Have you come to terms with your own contributions to what actually transpired in that union that turned that woman to what she is? And this person said he left the house and all the cars to Ikoyi. He now stays there with the children. And then this other asks, you mean they now stay together? And this person replied, nah, Annie is in Lekki, but Two is in Ikoyi with the children. Natasha was the one that typed that stuff. I hope you know. So this is where I said that they allege that all those stuff that has been shared on Tuface's page, that it was allegedly at Natasha that was dropping those things. Natasha was the one that typed those stuff. I hope you know. Natasha is the one typing everything he's been putting out lately. It's crazy. That's what this person has to say. Okay. And one of his family still say here that he is still unreachable as we speak. All family members, including his children and management, can't reach him. The video making rounds is an old video few weeks ago. Same day she took hold of his phone to post his divorce with Annie. It's important people knew she posted it, and out of his vulnerability, he did a video. Also, strange messages for financial help is going out of his WhatsApp to associates and friends. That will never ever be, hence the attention of the DSS. But we got a text last night from him saying he will be back today, which we know it's Natasha that sent it herself. The DSS said if he is not back by 4 p.m. today, they will hunt Natasha, that they are familiar with her background for sorcery. Yepa. So DSS sabi say allegedly honorable they do sorcery allegedly. Okay, not for money or anything, but there is an agenda to use juju finish am. This is all as this moment. So that's what they are saying. Let me read comment. I'm going to drop the link in the comment section, guys, if you want to come say one or two things. So Banigo said that woman who gave Tuface 2 boy went ahead to marry a pastor now. She white pass, so cause what? Annie lost big time. That one Tabi say, okay, this matter, I know if enter, make her find my way. Mr. Kunle said, this is just the beginning of the end. Finally, Tubaba has been released from real love and now is set up for total destruction. Let's keep watching this Lollywood and learn. Now Lollywood, now Nollywood. Juju don't enter. That's what we've been alleged. So far, that's what we've been told. So that's that with that. And have I almost shared everything here? So something else that I found. Let me mute this for. I don't know what it is, but I just saw a few things and I brought them here. So obviously that's the video from Tuface's mother, and this was a post from Cutie Jules from when DSS were looking for him, and then this post of these TVC women.
Van, how, because she too must be going through some serious mental stress.
Because of advice, I'm sorry to cut you off, but doesn't it reek of low self-esteem to date somebody like a Tuface? For you to allow a Tuface to propose to you, for you to leave your whole self, your lawmaker self, and fall in love with somebody that has that kind of drama, X amount of women in his life, and with that.
He's still human.
He's human, but I'm saying, doesn't I mean, on Natasha's part, would you, as a person, as you are like this, as you find like this?
And I don't know why they are actually hiding this Natasha. It's been alleged that Natasha has 2 babies as well, allegedly. That she's a mother of 2, allegedly. I don't know why they are hiding that. They are portraying her to us as they are portraying her to us as tear rubber. But let's hear what this TVC is it TVC? Yeah, let's hear what this TVC ladies has to say. The link is in the comment section. If you want to come on and hear your opinion and your views, please feel free to click on the link and jump onto the backstage. All right.
Go and then date someone like him.
An established woman.
Also, for me personally, I'm like, Auntie, are you okay? Are you seeing?
Have you met Tuface before?
I've not met Tuface before.
He has, so maybe he has
but he has baggage. He has enough baggage for you to look at it and say, I'm not going there. If I were Natasha, you would date me for 5 years first.
Okay, so what
for a long time.
So what I'm going to ask really is that is it that Tuface does not deserve to remarry?
Exactly.
Or to have other relationships?
He doesn't deserve it.
He doesn't deserve it.
He doesn't.
I don't actually agree. It's not a matter of he does not deserve another relationship, but as he take time to reflect, to look at his own contribution to what led to why Annie is how she is. He likes women. He likes women. So if that is what you want to keep doing, why type Annie up? Why marry her? If you know you can't stay through to her, why marry her? That's why I said he needs to go receive counseling or some sort of therapy for himself. You've just left a marriage of how many years? And a relationship of how long you've been dating Annie. And then the next thing, you're jumping on to go meet another woman. Like, have you actually reflected that, okay, did I contribute to where Annie is today? Did I contribute to how she's feeling right now? Because as we've heard, allegedly that Annie is in a very, very bad stage. And I was just watching Acid Darling there. Acid Darling said she had a terrible dream that Annie allegedly passed away. I forbid that for her. But what we are hearing so far and the news is that our current situation is bad. And then, knowing fully well, somebody you've dated since she was 16, you know she is in rehab, she's sick. And now, what are you doing? Flaunting another woman? I talk waiting, I talk. I talk waiting, I talk. However, it's been alleged that it's Natasha that's been saying those things. That it's been Natasha that's putting all of those talks in his head. We really wouldn't know the extent of this until Annie gets better. If she want to come out and say her own side of the story, it's up to her. Guys, the link is in the comment section. If you want to jump in to say one or two things, if not, I'm going to start rounding up.
He deserves a life because
he does not deserve it.
I think you're going to train.
No. He doesn't. Let me tell you why he does not deserve. Let me tell you why. See, listen. If you put yourself as a woman, if you put yourself in if you put a woman in Tufface's shoes, would a woman ever get away with that kind of thing? Never.
Never.
A woman get away with what Tufface did.
This life no balance now. There's no balance now.
You know they're getting away with it.
But we already.
He deserves love. No, he doesn't deserve. You deserve to stay put with Annie.
We already know it's not balanced.
The thing again is this: at his age, I was saying this yesterday. At his age, just like Yul Edochie. Yul Edochie was married to me for almost how many years? They have 4 beautiful children together. And this is a man who will be like, oh, she's never caused me any issues. She's never given me any headache. She's been a good wife. She's been an amazing woman. And what did you do to, what did you do to compliment her for being a good wife? Another woman. Another woman. And not just another woman, but with a baby. We would have thought maybe it was a mistake. And then not long, less than a year after the second woman had a child, she got pregnant with the second one. She had the second child. And then that one lost one of his child. He was dancing. Is that a way to compliment a woman whom has spent how many years with you that you came with your own mouth to say that she's never caused you any wahala? And you now start that journey again. Judy now, allegedly, she's pregnant with the third one. And if you look at all of the children May had for Yul, maybe the youngest is about 7 or 8 years old. So you don't want to go and start changing diapers again. Now that we've been told that Natasha is allegedly pregnant. So look at the youngest of Tuface's child is Annie's child, okay? And I don't know how old she is. But you can imagine at 50, you want to go and start changing diaper, making baby food middle of the night. It's just why? I'm going to say this. Some men who think that, because now everywhere we go on social media now, men are polygamous in nature. Men can have as many wives. African women need to put that into their heads. It's fine. You can do that. But like I said, the table is starting to turn. The table is starting to turn. And also, men like this, obviously, they will leave their relationship, whatever marriage, and go and be having multiple children. Because if you think that having plenty of children will mean your old age will be better, you are freaking joking. You are freaking joking. If you think all of those children you are giving back to everywhere are going to be your pension, you are freaking joking. You are a joker. Guys, thumbs up this live stream, please. Mr. Lakunle said, Natasha is street that has great understanding of how to lock up people like Tubaba and wait for whoever has the guts to come and release him. I've been seeing posts of how she allegedly locked up her ex-boyfriend. That it took mighty man and people like that to get that one off their hook. Like, I don't know what transpired, or I don't know what has transpired in our own love life as well. But guys, the link is in the comment section. Please jump in and come and hear your views, okay? And yes, don't forget to like, subscribe to my channel. And like I said, we hit 14,000 subscribers. Ooh, hoo, hoo, hoo. And also, I said also this morning, somebody sent me some money via PayPal. Buy me coffee. Thank you so much. May God continue to replenish your pocket. And for those of you who have not yet joined my membership, I have membership on my channel, okay? I have membership. The cheapest is £2.99 a month. It's just a way of you supporting my channel. We have £2.99, we have £4.99, and we have £20.99 a month. And also other ways that you can also support my channel is by watching my videos. Anytime I drop a video, please watch. Don't skip the ads. Please don't skip the ads. Watch, in all entirety. Engage as well. When I mean engage, drop comments, like, share, that way YouTube algorithm will, pass my videos out. So let's listen to these ladies, and then if nobody wants to jump in.
I don't agree. Everybody
has to
the truth is we don't really know what's happening. There are many stories we've heard before where the person that is the public villain is actually the victim. We sit down, we talk. So I'm not making a case for them. I'm just saying be careful. Sometimes the person that you're looking as the villain, the cause of all the issues, may not just be the issue. Do you understand? The person inside may be the person who has the problem. We have seen many victims, many villains that look like they are victims. So that's.
So you guys heard what those lady had to say there. Even though these people have bashed them, saying people who are divorced, why are they? What advice have they got? They might not have an advice, but then they have experience of, obviously they've been in a relationship before. Like, what people, like I always say that when we don't often think we would make mistakes, but when we make mistakes, it should be a case of once bitten, twice shy. When you make a mistake, you will learn from that mistake, and you will learn that you don't want to repeat that mistake again. It is when you don't actually take lessons away. For me, that I'm sitting down here, I'm not innocent. I am not. I am not innocent. I have my own baggages like this that is following me behind my back. But does that mean that I'm a bad person? No. Does that mean that even though I have my baggages that I am not learning? I am learning big time. I am learning. And in this case of what's been going on between Annie and Idibia as well, I forbid it for any of my children. I forbid it for any of my children. Like, he has children. No, you're not going there. You're not going there. Hello, Cindy Manuel, welcome. You're not going there. There's a lot to learn from this story. And just like Glory Choma said that, well, to me, Tuface will have been exactly. And see, even when they both go in and they recover, and they both realize that they no longer want to be together, then it will be mutual. It will be when both of them have gone through, recovering, like, going to therapy or counseling, and they've had this heart-to-heart talk. They've tried. Obviously, it seems like it's Annie that was holding on. It seems it was Annie that was holding on. But Tuface was just like, he just want to be jambulating everywhere. He just want to be going about, doing his thing, And then the things that it seems that Tuface has been allegedly doing, all these baby mamas. How would he have felt if Annie was doing the same as well? How would he have felt if Annie was also, meeting with blokes and doing all of that? How would he have felt? It would have been a huge slap, a huge disrespect. But we never saw any of that. Never saw any of that. It's so sad that all of this is happening now. Annie's 2 children, it's friends and family that are looking after them. And like I said, we've heard that, that Annie is in a bang-up shit, that it's not looking good for her. We don't know how it is for her. We don't know, but I'm hoping and praying that she comes out. And like I always said, if a marriage is not working, which means that there's gbas every day, it's better you go, because at the end of the day, you don't want the effect of that union to carry on, to transfer onto your children. Do you want to tell me that those things has been going on between Annie and Tuface? Do you want to tell them that our daughters are not aware? They are aware. And we don't even know what effect that has already had on those 2 girls already. Was the baby mama before or after they got married? So Tuface has been dating Annie. Annie has always been in the picture before Tuface met those other baby mamas. So it's like Annie is the woman Tuface showcased to the world. But Annie, but Tuface were doing play away matches with all those women, and there's been stories that, okay, each time that these things happen, each time that, they were pregnant for him, Annie has made attempts to leave him, that in fact they've broke up allegedly several times, but he always come back asking for her, he always come back begging. Maybe Annie felt like, okay, but I mean, first baby would have been a mistake, Abby, but then he went back and do the second and do the third, and then another second baby mama. First time, second time, 5 children. How can 5 be a mistake? How can 5 be a mistake? And from the news we've read so far, the day he was proposing to Annie, or the day he was getting married to Annie, one of the baby mamas was allegedly giving birth to one of his child. And then I saw a post as well saying that Annie's marriage to Tuface is not a legal marriage. Allegedly. I read that post. Let me see if I can find it. Which means that I pray that Annie will not be a big loser at the end of this case. Because at some point there should be divorce settlement, right? But the post I saw is alleging that their marriage is not a legal one. Allegedly. Let me find that post if I can find it. Guys, the link is in the comment section if you want to jump onto the stage and hear your views or what lessons we should learn from this. Because all of us, we are learning. Me, I don't know it all. I know nothing. So I'm learning every day. The link is in the comment section, guys. If you want to jump in, let's make this 1 hour count. Okay. And we've got another 20 minutes to go. Let me find that post if I can read it out. Let me find that post. The post read that they don't have a legal marriage. So there's something here else that I also found before I read that one. Glory Choma said, if it's not a legal one, why divorcing now? They said, so according to that post, I'll try and find it because I remember reading saying that it was a tradition, that they did a traditional one. But, they went to Dubai or something when they did their marriage or something that, the post went, I'll try and find it, but there's something I found here. So this person wrote, as a professional, I would tell all of us for free that we should all move on because the union between Tuface and Annie is long gone. Yes, miracles do happen. I agree. Physical fact is that it's OT law. Hello, Sagi. Welcome to my channel.
Hi, good evening. Is it right if I don't really show my face?
Yeah, absolutely fine. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I just want to give my 2 cents.
Yeah,
it's
sure.
not like it actually matters in their home.
It's all right. We learn anyway.
Yeah. For me, yes, everything that's happening is painful.
Yeah.
I'm married also. But I feel like if a husband has children, let's say we were dating and all of that, and I choose to marry him, then I should be willing to forgive his past. But however, there would be pain if while we are married, he's still cheating.
Yeah.
That's where they are triggered. Because, my mom, my dad is only married to her. But if he does one thing, she will remember what he did before I was born.
I think women do that.
Yes. So that's the power of unforgiveness. So, and sometimes, when I see those reality shows and I hear her talking about his flaws, I would not call it a flaw, his reality.
His reality,
that's how he cheated on you. I feel like this is not something.
Yeah. Hello, are you still there?
Yeah. Can you hear me?
Yeah, sure. I can hear you now.
Yeah. So I feel like that's not something you should be killing yourself about at this stage. That's something that you should have made do with.
Yeah.
And people should try to find your happiness. So I feel if, for example, Choma comes tomorrow and start getting angry that Davido has many children outside, I'm like, you should not complain about that. You choose that.
Absolutely.
So you people should find happiness going forward.
Absolutely.
So if they are married and no matter how bad a man has been, I'm not here to justify his action.
Yeah.
I'm not here because I will not be happy seeing my husband doing things that are painful. I'm not even about your past, but if currently we are married and you're cheating, obviously it will hurt me.
Yeah.
But the fact is that it feels like when there's an opportunity, she always talks down on him on
on
social
him.
media.
I think what's happened is that in her own way, she thought she could forgive, but because it kept repeating the same thing, so it's kind of like hard for her to forgive. And I think our feelings are kind of like being dismissed most of the time. Hence why, she's always talking about it to whoever is going to listen. That's why I observe from her. And I'm the kind of person as well. Like when I try to express myself, I find that most times that my feelings always get dismissed, and I'm not able to express myself. So because I'm not able to express myself the way I really want to, because it's been dismissed, I get upset the more. I start to pile those things up, piling it up, and then one day I will explode. And the way I will explode, people like, what's happened? You passed that one thing, but then they will not understand that it's not just that one thing. It's been piling up.
Yes. So that's what I just feel it is. I just feel like it's long of pain that has happened, current pain that is triggering, that is making I remember old pains and all of that. All of that. So whichever way it is, anybody that is choosing, I would not dismiss any person because they have children before.
Exactly.
If a girl has children before and she chooses to get married, but you should know that the future you're having with the person, be it a man or a woman, you should be responsible for your decisions going forward.
Yes, exactly. So in a way, obviously, she walked into it herself. So
yes,
she walked into it herself.
Some things. She should own some things, and the fact that you have two beautiful children, don't just. Honestly, a man or a woman cannot be someone's source of happiness. No matter how good your partner is, don't tie it to any man. I'm not saying it's not good for your husband to make you happy, but we should all learn that. I don't know what religion you are, but we should learn that our joy comes from God. Sickness can come and take that person away, and God can give you another man, or God can give you another woman. So we should tie our joy from God. Because if you look at everything your partner do, there will be no successful home. There will be no. Let's even leave the cheating. There will be no successful home. There are many things to piss someone off in a marriage. So I just feel like everyone should learn. Should learn. With or without children, we should all learn in marriage.
Absolutely.
That's how we can make a happy home.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for your input. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
And I hope you stay tuned. I hope you subscribe. Don't run away.
See, I'm covering my face. I don't usually do this. But
it's okay. It's fine. Thank you so much for coming.
You're welcome.
So the post that I saw earlier on, that I was reading earlier on, was like, okay, so this person is saying here that obviously Cutie Juice, I don't know who's been giving Cutie Juice all the info, but hello, Omojua, welcome. So this person said, Tuface has been allegedly dating Natasha for a little over 2 years. So why did he do that marriage renewal during that Young and Famous show, where he was like, oh, let's do another 10 years. And Annie was like, oh, no, I want to do another life with you. So their relationship just didn't make it to social media, but they were not hiding it from friends and family. For them to be in a serious relationship for over 2 years, from a professional fact-facing, I can confirm to you that Tuface allegedly has already checked out any union with Annie for at least over 6 months, especially from the evidences on ground. So there is nothing like Tuface moved on quickly. All right, okay. Nope, it took him some time to get where he is now. Chances of saving the Tuface Annie relationship is very slim. In fact, I don't even want them to come back. Unfortunately, in this situation with Tuface, no pity party or backlash will even work. Not even Olivia and Isabella, those are their two daughters, can make daddy and mommy come together. Remember, Tuface has other children who didn't grow up with mom and dad under the same roof, and they are doing fantastically well. So it doesn't have the mindset of, in quotes, broken home is not good for the well-being of children. Nope. You can win an argument with someone like Tuface with that. The relationship has been dead for at least 6 months before making it to the public, and all he's done is use the last at least 4 months to psych himself of any family, friends, and pity talks, reconciliation talks. If Annie comes face to face with Tuface today, holding a GUN and wanting to buy herself, Tuface will have no emotions in talking it out of it. I kind of agree with this. It will only try and talk it out of it from a humanly side and not from the side of affection. People, including family members, are saying and making assumptions that Natasha has allegedly jazzed him. No, there is nothing like that. Well, Tuface Mama said, Natasha, remove the beads around my son's neck. Oh, you all heard what she said. He has moved on from the woman he's been building a relationship with for a period of time, whilst Annie spent a good amount of that time defending her marriage rather than building it. I know some people are naturally scums, but sometimes it's good to stop and think what is lacking here. Remember, in quote, forever is just a vow and not legal binding. Okay, I'm still trying to find that post where it says that they don't have a court wedding or something. I can't remember where I find that post anymore. So this person also continues saying that after all said and done, as you all go to bed tonight, please take a moment to say a word of prayer for our sister Annie Macaulay now, because he has said she's now Annie Macaulay, no longer Idibia, to get fully recovered and come home to mother our kids. We have confirmed where and how everything is going. And I will tell you that not even our beloved mother has been blocked from knowing our exact location just for good purposes. For reasons that everyone is a suspect as the people that used to sneak in stuff allegedly for her whenever she goes into rehab. After all has been said, she is in quote responding to treatment. And this person continued and said, let me not try and be African. Honestly speaking, all is not well. I guess that was why I saw that post that all is really not well for Honey, allegedly, according to this post. Okay. It's serious, but we are hopeful and positive. When they're saying all is not well, for those of you who are you, but I don't even know how to put it in. I hope she has not allegedly run mad. Because if they are saying all is not well with Annie, allegedly. Because most importantly, she is receiving treatment, and that's a very good step forward. There's nothing God cannot do. I'm a strong believer, even though I like to face facts. Now, wow. It's sad. Absolutely sad. Anyway, guys, hello, guys. So I'm rounding up. If you guys are not coming in, I'm going to round up. How many more minutes do we have? I just want to be here for an hour. Okay, we have another 3 minutes. Osage, you're laughing. I hope she's not Kolo. Exactly, Glory Choma. That's what I'm thinking. If they're saying that all is not well, what's actually happening? Our African queen, because she's still young. She's 40 or 41. She's young, and she's got her life in front of her. She's young, our African queen. Yemola Ezali, she's our African queen. She's young and she's got children she needs to mother. I just, I just hope everything gets better for her. Okay, I just hope everything gets better for her, because we can keep going on and going on and going on. Just like this person have said, Tuface has already checked out. That Tuface has already checked out a long time. I'm just trying to see if there's any update here that I can find. That Tuface has already checked out. So I think the best thing would be now, you're at work, all right, okay. The best thing would be that Annie should, I just pray that, she receives treatment, she gets better, so she can, come back and look after her children. Like I said, it's a marriage coming to an end is not the end of the world. A marriage coming to an end is not the end of the world. Okay, and there's a lot of lessons to be learned. Okay, for me as a mother that has female children, I wouldn't want my children to marry a man who's already have children. I'm sorry, I wouldn't, because some women will gravitate, easily towards those children and look after them, and some women, they will not be able to care for them. They will not be able to care for them because there will always be this thought that they are competing with their own children. So, guys, the link is in the comment section. If you have one or two things to say, jump into the backstage and let's have a chat. Let's have a chat. And like I've always maintained that, reason why people are dragging Tuface is the fact that it was not that long that they released a young, famous and African, and Annie was seen shaking her head like a gamma lizard, and people were like, it's not right, that she's not okay. And then instead of him to and even that time when people were dragging her on social media, he was not there to defend her. None of this girl's family came out to defend her, to say, oh, she's fine. Maybe that was when she lost the pregnancies. And even this Annie herself, I don't understand. Aisha said, Annie will be fine. To Baba, it's too early to make hasty decisions. Exactly. I just felt that him jumping and introducing, just like one of the I think it was Glory Chairman that said that they should have both recovered together and then go through maybe psychiatric help whatever help that they are requiring, go through it together. And then once you both get better, and even still after that, you guys feel like, okay, there's no way for us anymore, then you can move on. Then you can move on. But this one, like, I love her. I beg, help me beg her to marry me. You come here and share your shenanigans with us. We are talking, and then you are now dragging us. Like, make it make sense. Make it make sense. It's his mom's message that surprises me the most. Let's listen to why again.
Tuface Idibia. This message is for Miss Natasha Osauru of Edo State. I'm calling on all mothers in Nigeria to help me beg her to release or to free my son. My son is going through a divorce process and he's clearly not in his right senses. I know my son. This is not him. Please, Natasha, the bead you put on his hand and on his neck, remove them.
Remove them, oh,
and free him.
You know, that's what Tuface mother said there. And if you look at, I think the beat, if you've watched the video of when he was proposing to her, Baba even know Neil, he know Neil to propose, you know, and just like those women said on TVC News that such a lady with a level of exposure, education, somebody with 7 children, multiple baby mamas, and you want to go and shook your head in there, a young girl, a 31-year-old, even though people are alleging that she's probably older than that, but yeah. So guys, I mean, also, like I said from the beginning of this video, that I think in whatever must have transpired between Annie's relationship, there was a lot of family or in-law interferences. And for me, I am an in-law to some people as well. I am an in-law to some people, and I don't interfere in their whatever. I don't interfere in their matter. I only put my mouth in the one they call me. The one they don't call me, I don't go and put my mouth. Like, I am that in-law from afar. Yes, that's the kind, and I love it that way because I don't want interferences in my home as well. So I have brothers who are married. I don't interfere in their relationship. I don't. It's only if maybe they bring an instances to me, or I hear wind of the instance, then I'll check my own opinion. But to come and be fighting, you are a bad wife, you are a that, you are a this, and be fighting the wife, waiting my own. The time they were toasting each other, was I there? I was not there when they were toasting each other. Was I there when they said they want to kill her? Was I there when they decided to marry one another? I was not there. So if I now hear of whatever is happening between them, most time I don't even hear. I hear from maybe my sisters or something. And then when I hear, I just say, well, now them sabi, let them go and solve their issue. If I think it concerns me, I still don't go directly to the people involved. Maybe I speak to my parents about it, or maybe speak to my younger ones. But to go and meet the wife, or no, I don't do that because I don't want interferences in my own as well. And instances where I've seen interferences in my own, I've stood like, no, you're not allowed in. Like, you know, I've always stood. And I just hear say that even me, I have in-laws that don't like me. But hence I always said that, you know what, if as a woman you're about to settle with a man and the in-laws do not like you, you have to take a pause. Take a pause and study the man you're about to get married to. Study his reaction. Does he allow his family dig into you and he watches? Or he stands up and say, hell no, she's my wife, and you will have to take a step back. If it's the type that stands ground and says, hell no, she's my wife, you will have to take your leave, then I'll say, I see success in such marriage. But a union that you are going into, the family, in-laws are bashing you, and the man is just looking at you, or is ignoring or throwing away the fact that you are complaining about his family or his siblings doing this, then I will advise you not to go into that, okay? I will advise you not to go into that. And with that being said, also, the fact that Annie got married to Tuface and she decided to leave her career, I thought that was a wrong move by Annie. She shouldn't have deserted her acting career. Proud till she went on that Young, Famous and African. She has not been in a lot of movies. You know, she was not been producing movies and stuff like that. She's not been. So in this one that I saw a post that I can't even find that post now, that that they only did traditional marriage, that there's not a court wedding or something. I just hope that she will not be the biggest loser in this case at the end of the day. I understand that she has children for Tuface, but you know, the kind of support she would get if it was like a court wedding or stuff like that, there will have been enough, you know, divorce settlement for her. But what do we know? What do we know? all I'm just going to say is to Two-Face mother is that don't worry, your son will come back to you. He's 50-year-old, and I don't believe a 50-year-old man is missing. However, I guess why people are concerned, his family are concerned, is the fact that they said that there's been there's been messages of financial help being sent from his mobile phone, and they know that that cannot be Two-Face. So it's also possible to understand why his families are worried about him. But then, Mr. Tuface Idibia, wherever you are, your family are, they are concerned about you. At least let them know of your well-being, because again, if you don't want to think about your family, think about your children. Their mom is not where they could easily see her just now, and you should be the standing father or this standing parent that should be there for them when they need, but you have nowhere to be found. I don't want to believe that a 50-year-old man is missing. I want to believe that maybe he's just decided to take time off to cool off somewhere. I think that's what's happening, because I don't think he has actually had the time. I don't think he has actually had the chance to go cool off somewhere and actually, figure what he really wants. Because jumping onto another woman, starting a new family, like raising, like allegedly now they said that Natasha is allegedly pregnant. I don't know how true that is, but they will all be fine. They will all be fine. And I believe young women, there's so much to learn for us in here, okay? And I'm going to keep saying this. As a woman, open your eyes well. Open your eyes very well. I know we've often been advised that, oh, marry your friend, marry your friend, marry your friend, marry your friend. But then some people will like, oh yes, I married my friend, and then what happens how many years afterwards? So what I would say in this regard is this: whatever, if you're married to Babalowo or Babalowo, always make sure you have a source of income of yourself. Don't be totally dependent on whoever you're getting married to, because it will even help the person you are getting married to if you're even able to chip in something at times to say, okay, I'm chipping in this, I'm chipping in that. Don't just be reliant on him for everything, for food, clothes, shoes, underwear, whatever. Try and make better of your time as well, okay? I know so being a full housewife is a big deal as well. It's not easy, okay? It's not easy. But then don't lose yourself. Don't love yourself less. Don't love yourself less. Do you guys know how much I receive compliments every day? And it's not easy being a mother of 5, working full time, still doing YouTube, and I still have the chance to take care of myself. I've been on annual leave for a week now, and throughout this week I've only gone out twice. What have I been doing? I've been indoor on my bed. If sleep catch me, I sleep. If hunger catch me, I enter kitchen, eat. If I want to watch movie, I watch a movie. If sleep tire me, I sleep. I know there's a time for work, there's a time for play, and there's a time for every other thing. But if you just have just one time for somebody else and you are neglecting yourself, it's not great at all. It's not great at all. So there's a lot of lessons for us to learn out here. And also, I believe in-laws as well should learn to know that when your husband and wife are, you should take a step back. Okay, you should take a step back. I know respect is reciprocal. If the wife gives you a respect as an in-law, I would imagine that as an in-law, you should respect the wife as well. So in-laws and family interferences should be limited as well. When these people you were not there when they started cutting each other, you were not there when they were saying sweet nothings to one another. So why do you now think that you want to interfere in their relationship? Why do you now think you want to take the pedestal in the middle of their relationship? No, allow them, give them the chance. In this case now, from what I've seen so far that I've read to you guys, I've shared with you guys, it seems there's a lot of family interferences or extended family interferences in these people's relationship, allegedly, because I was not there. But from Two-Face mother coming out, so she's worried for her own son, but not worried for Hani. I want to believe that Annie's been married to your son for a very long time. They have children together, and all of this was going on. None of the family have come out here to say, "Oh, Hani is our daughter. No matter what is happening, she's still going to be a part of this family. We love her regardless." I've not seen that. And then it involves their son. She's out here. Like I said, this is the first time. I didn't even know that I've never seen Two-Face's mother's picture before. But it is well. I pray all parties. I pray they all heal. This is not the time to start pointing blames. Oh, Two-Face did that. Two-Face did that. Because at the end of the day, Hani is an adult. Whatever it is that Two-Face must have allegedly indulged her into, she has every right to have said, no, I don't want to do this. But for her to have gone, like I said, I don't know what they've allegedly put each other into, but there's lots of allegations. But as an adult, don't lose yourself in whatever relationship you find yourself. Don't lose yourself. Don't cut yourself short. Don't love yourself less. Don't love yourself less. That's pretty much all I'm going to say today. And you know what? Thank you so much to each and every one of you who have been here. I really appreciate you. Like, I saw a lot of my whole gist tonight. I really, really appreciate each and every one of you for being here. So, guys, since none of you is jumping in, at least thank you for keeping me company here. And for that caller that came in, you're highly welcome, and I hope you love it here. And also, guys, let's just all be careful there. Let's show love. Let's show love. I know it's Valentine's Day today. Valentine's is not about knocking, it's about extending arm of care to somebody you care about. Okay. So with that being said, guys, this is the end of this live stream. I really appreciate you all. Once again, my name is Wemimo, and I'm also known as That Mama 5, and also known as CMO5 Kandoko. So you can find me on Instagram. You're welcome, Glory Choma. You can find me on Instagram as That Mama 5. You can find me on TikTok as Just Doing Me. Let me put it in the comment section here so you guys can see. Go find me on TikTok. I'm Just Doing Me on TikTok. So go find me on TikTok. I share lots of stuff. I share my weight loss journey on TikTok. And I also have a vlog channel as well. It's called Wemi Space. So I have a clothing haul to share there. So please go find me and subscribe. Wemi Space, that's my vlog channel. So on this channel that you currently are, we're going to be dissecting everything that is happening. The only thing I'm not going to do is politics, because I don't fancy politics. Everything else, you find it here, either as a sit-down video or either as a live stream like this. And if you would like to be a guest on any of my shows, or if there's a topic you want us to discuss and you'd like to be a guest on my show, do let me know and you can make it work. And also, for business collaborations, if you have a small business or you have a business you want to advertise on my channel, feel free to DM me. I do adverts and collaborations. Well, collaborations is different. If like a product or if like a brand, I'm available for brands, hair brands, skincare brands. Reach out to me. I'm available. And also, if it's a business you want to advertise on my channel, feel free to DM me as well. We do it in an affordable price. And also, do not hesitate to join my membership. Thank you so much to that gifter who gifted me money via my PayPal this morning. Like I said, may God always, replenish your pocket. That money will buy me Costa or Starbucks for a week. So we have membership on my channel as well. It's just a way of you supporting my channel. £2.99 every month. And also, I will also be giving like incentives to people who are in my membership. There are some things I really want to share when it comes to like, immigration and stuff. Yeah. But I don't want to be putting out here because it's not something I really should be talking about. But if you're a part of my membership, I might just be able to share some of those insights with you. And yeah, with that being said, thank you so much, guys. Have a beautiful and amazing Valentine's night. Okay. And tomorrow, if you are available, we shall be discussing VDM versus Nedu versus D1. That is a live stream we're going to be doing tomorrow, 7 p.m. If you're available, 7 p.m. UK time and 8 p.m. Nigerian time. So join me tomorrow, and let's come discuss. I already scheduled that live stream anyway. So when you subscribe to my channel, make sure you turn on the bell notification, okay? So that when I come live, you will receive notification to say I am on live stream, okay? So we're going to be discussing Nedu versus VDM versus D1 and all that has happened and all of the person that they've jam-packed themselves with. So with that being said, thank you so much, guys. Stay safe there. Choose wisely. Be smart and never, 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 ever neglect yourself. All right? Bye for now, guys. Bye.